We announced in March this year that we had taken over ownership and administration of the NMAT exam. And what we've done is we've taken NMAT, which used to be an exam specifically used by one school, the Narsi Munshi Institute of Management Sciences in Mumbai, and now 12 different schools across India have already signed up to accept NMAT test results. So our goal is that NMAT will become the leading test available to Indian students whose primary objective is to study in India to a particular class of Indian business schools. GMAT will continue to complement that for elite institutions such as ISV as well as people looking to study abroad. The structure of the NMAT is different and has been tuned specifically to the needs of Indian business schools. That does not necessarily mean that it is easier to do. It's built differently. The GMAT, because it applies to 6,000 management programs across the world, has a level of complexity associated with it, which makes it a longer test and a more expensive test to deliver. We continue to look for opportunities. We are looking at specific opportunities in professional space like executive MBAs and other opportunities that we have. Our goal is to continue to provide pathways for students to a wide variety of different graduate management education opportunities. So if there's a place where we have a positive contribution to make, we will continue to look at that. The GMAT is if you look at certain markets like the United States, the majority of students that take the GMAT and do well in the GMAT are not from engineering backgrounds. So the GMAT is pretty neutral in terms of what your background is, as well as neutral in terms of gender and in terms of national origin. We extensively test every test item for often up to 2 years in live testing environments to make certain that there's no bias against by national origin, race, ethnicity, gender, etc. out there. That, since you mentioned it, is one of our objectives with this NMAT test in India. Testing in India, because it's gotten highly quantitative oriented in tests such as the CAT, has created a bias towards engineers. It is so math heavy that you need an engineering degree to do well in the CAT. Actually, one of the things we know is there are students who go into an IIT with an objective to then do well in the CAT, go to an IIM and join the financial services industry. As a country, we are subsidizing an engineering education to train people to take the CAT. That doesn't seem to make sense from a public policy perspective. With NMAT, we have much higher levels of diversity. Already about 37% of our early registrants for NMAT by GMAC this year are women. About 35% of them are not engineers. Not perfect ratios. We'd like it to be 50%, but it's a lot better than any other testing instrument that exists in the country.